This heartbreaking picture shows a 16-year-old boy's final hours before he died in hospital after apparently suffering a bad reaction to MDMA. Reece Murphy's grieving mum, Sarah Lush, has released the shocking image in a bid to deter other youngsters from experimenting with drugs. She says her son's body reacted badly to a tablet he took with pals, leaving him fighting for his life with his organs shutting down, one by one. He had 2 nurses working on him 24 hours a day. They never left his side or stopped fighting for him for a second, said Sarah, from Dorset. But tragically, despite medics' best efforts, Reece passed away on Monday. Reece, seen with his mum Sarah Lush, passed away after apparently suffering a bad reaction to MDMA. Image, Sarah Lush, SWNS.com. The teenager was left fighting for his life with his organs shutting down, one by one. Image, Sarah Lush, SWNS.com. Police say the teenager, who lived with his mum in Dorchester, and a 30-year-old man who was also hospitalized, are believed to have taken MDMA. Sarah said her son had done drugs a few times before and had been okay. But he fell seriously ill after apparently taking the Class A party drugs last week. The teenager was found by paramedics at a house in Taunton, Somerset, in the early hours of Saturday and taken to hospital, where he later died. His brave mum released the image of her kind and funny son receiving medical treatment, as she warned that drugs ruin both families and lives. Sarah said her son had done drugs a few times before and had been okay, but this time, he fell seriously ill. Image, Sarah Lush, SWNS.com. Reece, pictured as a little boy, was rushed to hospital after being found at a house in Somerset by paramedics. Image, Sarah Lush, SWNS.com. Mum, 32, died after making dash for it across busy road. Sarah said, "My heart is empty. I want to wake up and it's all a dream. I can't imagine my life without him in it. I'm never going to hear his voice or laugh again. It's all surreal at the moment and I'm not ready to accept it." Reece, who had been planning to start a college course in demolition, was treated at Musgrove Park Hospital in Taunton after he became seriously ill. Sarah said, "He took a tablet with his friends. There was something in it that had a bad reaction. His body didn't like it. It shut down his organs, one by one." She said that while nurses desperately fought to save her boy's life, he just kept getting worse and in the end there was nothing more they could do. Brave Sarah, seen with Reece, wants to deter other youngsters from experimenting with drugs. Image, Sarah Lush, SWNS.com. The teenager was treated at Musgrove Park Hospital in Taunton. File picture, image, PA. It would have been cruel to him because all the medication he was on had started to take its toll on his body, she said. In a warning to others, she added, "A majority of you may think drugs are all good and fun and games, but at the end of the day they're not, because it can end someone's life, just like poor Reece's." Reece had done it a few times before and was okay, so he thought he was safe, but you just don't know. Please don't take drugs, they ruin lives and families. A fundraising page has been set up to pay for the teenager's funeral. Sarah said, "He was the most funny, kind, caring kid and was loved by so many. He was a handsome boy with his whole life ahead of him and he had so many memories to make." Sarah said of her son, "He was a handsome boy with his whole life ahead of him. The messages and the support I have had and the amount of people that want to help and do something good for Reece has been so overwhelming." A spokesman for Avon and Somerset Constabulary said, "We are investigating an incident in Taunton in which one person died and another was taken to hospital after consuming a substance believed to be MDMA. A 16-year-old boy located by paramedics in Wheatley Crescent in the early hours of Saturday was taken to hospital but sadly died 2 days later. A 30-year-old man was also admitted to hospital over the weekend after being taken ill after consuming a substance, also believed to be MDMA. We are carrying out inquiries in the local area focusing on when, where and how the victims obtained the drugs.